Great. Good morning, everyone. And thank you very much for allowing me to share my two thoughts about the current debate regarding methane emissions across the world. So basically, methane is produced when there is a breakdown or decay of organic materials. It is essentially one of the powerful heat-trapping greenhouse gases that are emitted into the atmosphere. It is the second biggest contributor to what we see now after carbon dioxide. I mean, there are two ways in which production from the wetlands. However, we are contributing 60% in terms of the anthropogenic emissions. This includes the high production of beef and dairy production. It also can come up under transportation through sewage treatment and plants, as well as through coal mines, oil wells, and gas wells. There has been an annual increase in atmospheric methane, particularly between 2020 and 2021. I guess that's where the debate is coming from, because we had a lot of people working at home and so forth. But for example, in 2021, the amount of methane in the atmosphere was about 17,000 parts per billion, which is 15% higher than the average between 1984 and 2006. And some of the studies that have been conducted are saying this is due to unexpected and complex leakages of gas, as well as the ongoing wildfires that are occurring at the moment, also maybe due to climate change already. In general, the atmosphere does have the ability to remove methane, as it has these detergents that are acting as cleaners of the air. However, for example, with the increase in wildfires, these wildfires produce carbon monoxide, which then reacts with these detergents. So it slows down the actual removal of methane in the atmosphere instead of the natural way, and hence the increase that we're seeing at the moment. There's also a debate between whether we should be focusing on removing methane or just focusing on carbon dioxide. And the debate is also including the fact that methane only stays in the air for about 9 to 10 years, whereas carbon dioxide stays in the air for years. And that's why we're saying whatever we're doing now will have an impact in the near future, or thousands of years from now. Also,
Luleka,
yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. You're currently sharing your slides in presenter view. Is it possible for you to share them in presenter mode? It just might be difficult for some people to read them.
I think I was presenting them in presenter mode. So which screen are you sharing?
We can still see the notes and everything. So the slides are
okay, let me just switch my, I need to switch my screen to, yeah. Is it better now?
Go. Perfect,
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm not sure what happened now. Okay, cool. So yes, I was saying that the methane itself has more power in terms of trapping the heat. However, the resident time in the atmosphere is lower compared to CO2. So CO2 does remain as the primary driver of human-induced climate change. With that said, it does not mean that we should not be lowering our methane emissions, because if that goes unchecked, it will even have worse implications for our climate altogether. So there is a need to reduce the methane production by maybe lowering our beef and dairy production, changing our farming practices as well, and also ensuring that we reduce the amount of seepages that we see from our landfills and our fossil fuel extraction processes. Yeah, thank you so much.